What is up, everybody? Zach here with the NerdCave news, and I'm joined by the man that does it all, Yugi601. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Good. I appreciate you. How you feeling today?
I'm doing awesome. I'm
Back
doing
for
awesome.
Another episode.
I know, man. It just keeps getting better and better every time.
Yes.
I'm excited you're here, bro.
Same. Appreciate you having me again, man.
So how has everything been going, man?
Good. Let me see. Anything new? I haven't been streaming that at all. I'm hoping to do either a podcast or one tomorrow, but off stream, just studying up on that word, and haven't been doing as much gaming as I'd like to because of it. But yeah, like I said, when I do, I just I was talking to you last week, man. I just throw on that world at 7 Days to Die. And I've been playing that a lot. I don't know, man. Like I said, PC gaming, it has this thing of just what's the word I'm looking for? Because I don't want to use the word addicting, because that may sound horrible.
Yeah.
But it's very
flow state. That's what we like to call it. The flow state.
Let's call it that. Yeah, let's play it safe and call it that. But that game really does engross you,
Yeah.
I've been having fun with that mainly, but in terms of news, man, I'm going to be learning today because I haven't been keeping up. So I'm excited to hear what we got.
Well, we got a ton of stuff. Everybody's popping off in the chat. Joe, that is awesome, man. His wife, Amelia, has a second interview tomorrow. Woo, let's go, man.
That's
With
awesome.
a high-up Chick-fil-A lady. Let's go, man. The Lord's Chicken.
The Lord's
The Lord's Chicken. That is awesome, man. Guys, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. I know Yugi kind of hit on what he's playing. Anything else you've been playing other than...
yeah, me and my wife, we've been playing the Stretchers. Did I tell you about this game already?
No.
Okay, so, take a bottle of water for this compelling story, because get ready to be engrossed.
Let's do it.
We've been playing the Stretchers. It's a game on Switch.
Okay,
so you take one Joy-Con. It's one of those games you have to use the Joy-Con for.
Mm-hmm.
So, you play sideways with it. One
Yeah.
for me, one for my wife. You play as EMTs.
Okay, all right.
Hospital EMTs. And let's just say we're not the most professional EMTs you've ever seen. So, because of the physics, is very goofy.
Yeah.
You literally just drag and throw people into the back of the ambulance or onto the stretcher. And it's really hilarious. Here's the compelling story, by the way, that comes with this game. So, like I said, you and your partner, whoever you're playing with, you're both EMTs. The main villain, he didn't pass the EMT exam.
Okay.
So he's angry that he couldn't be an EMT, right, and work in the ambulance.
Uh-huh.
So he's going around with a helmet of doom, and when he points it at you, it makes you very, very dizzy.
Okay.
That's the crisis.
Okay.
It's that everyone is severely dizzy. And so you're grabbing them at extremely high rates of speed, crashing through everything that's around you. There's the game. Yep, there it is right there. Without any regard of anything other than saving these very dizzy people.
Okay.
So, yeah, and there's the undizzying machine. You have to put them through the undizzying machine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very legit professional. Absolutely safe. Don't question any of this. Okay, this is all our methods. This is our methodology.
Okay, I'm liking it.
Speed is key.
Of course.
And when whoever is dizzy, we're there to help, clearly.
Yeah. Vertigo is a serious thing.
Yes,
and
yes.
When there's trouble at the old sawmill, especially if they're dizzy and they're saws.
Oh.
You know what I mean? That's a recipe for, some severed limbs.
Yeah. Our safety department doesn't exist, so, we hold each other accountable.
Yeah. You gotta hold, as Amy says, this game sounds totally legit and professional.
Yes.
I'm curious to see a little bit more gameplay.
Yeah, it's very, very ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
No, totally safe.
Totally safe.
We're professionals. You know what I mean? We got this. It's no biggie.
Oh my god, that dude's literally on a whole like pipe. He just got flung off.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to go to people's houses, and they may have like totally legit, totally just. The crazy thing is too, is sometimes you go to people's houses, and they may have a safe full of stuff. We just go ahead and we just take it as a tax and throw it into the ambulance. Don't question it.
Yeah.
We just need whatever's in. We don't know what's in there, but we need it. It's part of the fee.
Yeah, you got to cover. Like when you really get down to it, we know that taxes aren't going to cover this kind of stuff.
No, exactly.
Everybody's too dizzy, and you got to take care of yourself.
Look, my wife says we always take the safe first. The safe is the most important part of the mission. After that,
yeah.
Then we'll get the dizzies, but we gotta get the safe first.
Well, you want to make sure that it doesn't get dizzy. The inanimate safe. You got to make sure that it doesn't get dizzy, because man.
Actually, it wasn't. It was. This isn't like
Overcooked.
What's that game? No. Yes, it's not Overcooked. It's very casual friendly, and it's actually
okay.
This is more for like the memes kind of game.
Okay.
Like you're not try-harding playing this game. You're just having fun. Because I know you might see like the timer, like nobody cares. Like just have fun. You know what I mean? Like it's really hilarious. Like this gameplay isn't doing it justice, because I'm telling you, like there's some parts that are like extreme. Like this is like the first few missions, but there's some you run into some goofy stuff, man. Like
this sumo wrestler.
Yeah. Don't even try to pick them up. Don't even try. Like you have to,
Man,
people are just flying everywhere. Like
it looks like it will be a ton of fun to play.
Oh, it is. It is a blast. Yes.
Why are there sumo wrestlers on the beach, under boats? Like, what is going on here?
Don't question it, Don't question
True. Don't question it, guys.
That's it. This is a, totally unprofessional business.
Yeah. Nate says, hopefully the saws have safety brakes. It looked like they were stopping.
They're totally safe saws. They're happy saws. They don't do anything. Don't worry.
Joe asks, how much does this cost?
I think it's very cheap. I think it's like $20, man. It's called the Stretchers.
It's been out for like 4 years, so it's
wow, I'm surprised how highly rated it is, actually. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't say. Yeah, I think it's $20.
Let's see. See if I can.
Yeah, $20.
$20. There you go.
Not bad. Yeah, so it's good. We were just talking about playing it today too. We didn't get the chance to. We were watching some TV, but it's one of those games like you could jump in, play a couple games, get off, have fun. You know what I mean? We typically play like Mario Party and stuff like that. But that would be the other game I've been dabbling into, just for the funsies.
Yeah.
But nothing too crazy yet. Now I know this month is nuts though, right?
Yeah.
We've got Princess Peach? Don't we've got Dragon's Dogma, I think, or something?
And the last Ronin or Ronin?
Oh my.
Yeah, Ronin. Not the last Ronin. Last Samurai. Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that guy.
But yeah, we've got all three on the 22nd.
That's a big day, man. That's a big day.
Yeah, and it's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff going on this month, which is nice. Get some new games coming out and everything.
Yeah.
I have been playing some Helldivers.
Of course.
Just a little bit.
You max out yet, or
no? I haven't gotten I haven't grinded. I played a little bit here and there, but I haven't sat and just grinded away. Which there was a huge update this week, which kind of nerfed a lot of things and boosted a lot of things. The Last Ronin. Oh, yeah, that is okay. The Last Ronin is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic series that I've literally had checked out for the library since November. I just keep rechecking it out. That's why I was like, that seems familiar for some odd reason. But yeah, that's what I've been playing is that, and then Tuesday we did community game night. We played some party animals, and then some Power World. So
nice.
It was nice to go back to Power World. Actually, it was chill compared to like we've been sweating it the last few Tuesdays on some Helldivers. So it was kind of just like, all right, we're just easing in.
Take a break.
Yeah.
From the sweat. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta take a little break, a little breather.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's why the comic relief of playing. You gotta have a balance. You can't play something too super serious, and then play something serious afterwards. You gotta have some balance. You gotta have something that's a little fun. That's what's been helping me with 7 Days to Die. Because like I said, the way that game is structured with the new updates, the way that game is. I feel like every exchange in that game, I'm taking a deep breath because, like I said, I play on permadeath, so I'm like, I'm out of my mind for doing that. By the way, but it's like it's one of those games, man. Like, I'll let me give you a vivid image real quick.
Okay.
It's day 2. Right? I'm looking through the houses, and I'm slowly making my way into this abandoned house. Right. The zombies aren't that bad, but it is nighttime. Now, when it's nighttime, they run insane, okay? So they run very fast. So if they hear you, they're just going to start running. And these aren't zombies where, like, they're dumb. They will break down wherever you're at.
Jeez.
So, like, so if you're, like, on a roof, they will, if they can't access you, they'll start destroying the foundation of the house.
Wow. Okay, that is interesting.
Yeah. So I know. So the stakes are very high. I can't make a lot of noise. Yeah. My wife knows. She fell asleep watching me play. Yeah. So I'm getting in. I'm slowly making my way. Right, looting, grabbing what I can, grabbing food. I get to the roof, and there's this. Like I get to the. So I'm climbing the. It's like a ladder. To get to the roof, there's a hatch. I open the hatch and I take a little peek. Right, I do a little. Okay, it's real dark.
Little peek.
I turn around all the way, and then I notice there's this demonic altar.
Oh no!
In the roof.
Oh
Doesn't
no!
Look very cute. Yeah. Freaks me out, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna slowly make my way to this altar. Why did I do that? I do not know. As I'm slowly, crawling my way towards it. The very top part of the roof shatters, and these like 3 zombies just collapse in front of me, and I have to fight for my life, trying to, get rid of them and not make as much noise as I want. Lo and behold, it did. So, in the middle of me fighting these 3, I'm emergency putting together the best like wooden barrier I can from them not to climb up onto the attic to where I'm at. And like barricaded in a way, and then slowly.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was a complete mess, and I don't think I breathed for that 2-hour exchange. So, yeah.
I would have felt the same way.
Because again, it's very quiet. You can't make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
So imagine, you're walking towards that altar, whatever it looks like.
Yeah.
The roof on top of you, because remember this is on the attic, just collapses, and there's 3 zombies in front of you, and they make so much noise that the whole neighborhood's. Coming through the front door now. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, my gosh.
Yeah. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I've got this really bad gun that only shoots like 1 round at a time. So anyway, that's my story.
Sounds like you need to upgrade your gun, bro.
Yeah, for real. Oh, it's bad.
Oh my lord.
Bad. Yeah.
Oh man. Welcome, baby Pikachu, over on the vertical stream, all the way from Dublin, and they follow us on Facebook as well. Welcome.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. So let's get into it for this week, everybody. We got a lot of stuff to talk about because this week in gaming, more companies prove that they are out of touch with normal people. We say goodbye to Rooster Teeth, and Xbox delivers lots of awesome games. This episode of the NerdCave News is brought to you by the Epic Game Store, where you can support us by using creator code NerdCave at checkout. Also, Coffee Brain Coffee and our wonderful patrons, but more about that later. First up, let's talk about the Fallout TV show. We got a new trailer for Fallout, and we're going to check it out. You ready for this, Yugi?
Yeah, let's check it out, man. My hopes are low, but let's see.
I'm liking it.
Yeah, it's giving the Fallout vibe. That actor's really good, I know.
Yeah. Oh, it looks so good. Just the door opening. The Pip-Boy bobblehead. Oh, they got the song from 3. Like, this brings back so many memories.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing
oh my Lord. Holy moly. Oh, Brotherhood of Steel, let's go! Sounds about right. Vaulty. Dang, that hole. Did you see that hole, that dude?
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. Wait, that's, isn't that the guy from Evil Dead?
I didn't see it. Oh, they brought it into the... That's cool. That's really cool. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh. That is all episodes April 11th. Whew. Man, that was some good stuff.
I'm very impressed. I actually thought it wouldn't have any feeling of it, but they definitely nailed the feel at least, which I like. You know.
Yeah, it feels like, I don't know if that's the dude from Evil Dead. But yeah, it definitely feels like Fallout overall. Nate says, I want to watch it for show. It looked like this is, I feel if they do this right, it can be one of those close to Last of Us, because Last of Us felt just like the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely Bruce Campbell. That's who.
That's the guy. Bruce Campbell. Was that him?
I don't think so. I think it's somebody that looked like him. Let's see.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Okay, that is him.
Yeah, that looks like Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, that is. I think that is Bruce Campbell. Or, what is that dude's name? I don't know. I don't know if that is Bruce Campbell. Guys, what do y'all think? Yeah, I don't think that's him. It looks like the dude from Twin Peaks. That's who that looks like more, in my opinion. I don't know. Y'all let us know.
Yeah, he's a lot more older, I think, than I'm giving him credit for. But he doesn't have the same hair. I don't know. Yeah. But hey, I mean, I'm looking at the cast now, and yeah, he's definitely not on here. But hey, I mean, either way, despite that, right? Everything looks very promising. They really nailed the suit, huh?
Yeah.
That suit is on point.
Yeah.
It looks just like it, yeah.
Like, everything feels like it is from that world. Like, the Vault Dweller suit to the robot. Just like the Brotherhood of Steel, like the power armor looks great. The ghoul, that's what he's being called instead of just ghouls. Because usually they're like brain, dead. They're like zombies, essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, having some humor in there, because I think that's the biggest thing about Fallout is there's humor and there is like serious stuff. Like the stories always go very interesting with the quests with any kind of Bethesda game, but especially Fallout because it's like this really weird world.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Apparently they're smart ghouls too. It's been a long time since I played any of these. Dan asked, I wonder where this takes place. I don't remember. Let's look it up. Where does the Fallout show take place? Los Angeles is apparently where it's going to be taking place.
Yeah, I know for a fact, definitively, that if it's going to be in LA, right? And they tap into that New Vegas part, people are going to lose their minds.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's like a cult fan base.
Yeah.
The New Vegas players, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very compelling stories, too. They did a good job with one of the characters that was hugely talked about, Joshua Graham. The fact that I even know his name and I didn't even play that game.
Yeah.
Goes to show you that people really care a lot about that character. So I can imagine. I would love to see who they cast as him if they do go into Vegas.
Yeah.
And if they do, which if they're smart, they would. But it seems like from everything I've seen so far, it seems like they know what the people like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That first scene looked like a video game, dude. When the vault door opened, that looked like a video game.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What?
Like all of this is just like feels like the propaganda that you get like at the beginning, like this right here.
Yeah, that looked like a game right there. I thought it was like on the shoulder, like.
Yeah, we were gonna get like that. And like the sand right here makes me feel like she's gonna be traveling from a long way into Los Angeles and everything. It's not gonna be like the vault was in Los Angeles because this is like desert. I don't know. Right. Again, there's bombs and everything that's dropped, so things are changed because this looks like right here is a ship.
Exactly.
So it's not like and then we got like a stem over here and bobblehead and all of that. So, but yeah, we got some Hollywood Boulevard right there. A lot of cool things going on in this, and I am excited for it. Y'all let us know what you think down in the comments. Dan says, I wonder if this is before or after the Western Brotherhood fell from power.
I don't know. I'm going to have to do my own research on that because I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm like, I don't know enough about Fallout to be able to tell you on that one. But, guys, let's jump into our next story of the evening. Rooster Teeth creators of Red vs. Blue is shutting down after 21 years.
Wow.
Rooster Teeth, the production company best known for creating the animated series Red vs. Blue and Ruby, is shutting down after 21 years. In a memo obtained by IGN and published on the Rooster Teeth official website, General Manager Jordan Levin revealed that the company was shutting down after its parent company, Warner Brothers, had failed to sell the company. As early as 2021, Rooster Teeth's parent company sought to sell off the production company. It is with heavy heart I announce that Rooster Teeth is shutting down due to the challenges facing digital media resulting from fundamental shifts in consumer behavior and monetization across platforms, advertising, and patronage. Levin wrote in the memo, "Our legacy is not just a collection of content, but a history of pixels burned into our screens, minds, and heart. Regarding the fate of Rooster Teeth content, WB is in talks of selling the rights to its animated series, including Red vs. Blue, Ruby, and Genlock, which was the Michael B. Jordan series that came out. With Red vs. Blue set to release a final full-length feature film later this year. Additionally, The Roost, a podcast network with podcasts spanning various genres, will continue to operate, but WB Discovery is looking to sell that division." Following the announcements of its closure, several fans and Rooster Teeth employees took to X to express their sadness about the company shutting down. This includes former employees Ashley Burns and Lawrence Sontag, who left Rooster Teeth in 2019. It's sad, man.
It is.
It's sad.
Yeah, I mean, if you grew up around that time of when they were really popping off with Red versus Blue, I even think, I'm going to be honest, like, every time I watch, I haven't watched it in a while, but
yeah,
the last time I did might have been like 2-3 years ago, and it's such a trip down memory lane. Like, it really shows you that was like YouTube back then.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you really want to know, because people talk about YouTube and how it used to be, like, that was it. It was stuff like that.
Yep.
It wasn't anything serious like it is now. It wasn't anything like that. It was stuff like that, like just goofy passion projects by a bunch of people who obviously enjoyed making movies out of video games, but also very goofy humor, and how it took off. I mean, I don't know if the send off was proper or not. I hope they're well taken care of, because I think you can tell that their passion, extended to something beautiful, right? Because they ended up making Ruby, and that's, I mean, as relevant as ever.
Yeah.
I know Ruby was big for a lot of people, especially considering that it came from, a studio like them. I love that they were included even in a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
They were in Blaze Blue, I think, Cross Tag Battle. They were in that game, and that introduced me more into Ruby. So,
okay.
I mean, hey, I don't, like I said, I don't know if the send off was good or not. And hopefully they got the proper respect, because Red versus Blue is like I said, that's such a big part of a lot of people's childhood, mine's included,
Yeah, 100%. Like, Red versus Blue, I remember, watching all the way into, like, Halo 2. I stopped watching after a while, just like you, but I remember, just the comedy, all of that in there, the tank that's sentient to, they made the music video with, like, the Elite with, in Halo 2, where it's like I am beautiful no matter what they say, just like silly stuff like that. Yeah. And, everybody's chiming in, Amy was saying that she watched their gameplays with her sibling and everything, and yeah, all of that, and the podcasts were hilarious. Like, I remember watching, like, achievement hunters, like how do we get, this achievement and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And, they took the podcast and then animated it and everything, and just little things like that even to, like we did a show, as far as I can remember, where we would, like, talk about games or movies or books, movies, whatever, and we would go through that, and then we would have animations for each one of them, and everything. And that came from, the inspiration was from Rooster Teeth. And it's sad because it's not because of Rooster Teeth, it's Warner Brothers. And Warner Brothers sucks. Warner Brothers is making wonderful decisions, just like Aquaman 2 and rebranding HBO Max to Max, and all of these different things. And we've got another Warner Brothers story here after this next one, but it's just like one thing after another over there, and I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. It's just
yeah, it's frustrating. I don't know what's the deal. I mean, look, you reap what you sow, right? that's how you want to treat the fans, don't be surprised what happens.
Yeah, and well, it's like Aquaman. When did Aquaman 2 come out? Aquaman 2. Let's see. December 22nd, and like 3 weeks ago, it was already on Max. Says a lot. It got pulled super quick. Didn't make a ton of money.
Yeah. That's never a good look.
Yeah.
You typically be like 2 to 3. That's way too soon.
Yeah. So, it stinks. You know, and in the world of like content, we're seeing more and more companies either get shut down or people get laid off, and you know they're saying, oh, with the changing of the times and all of that, it's because companies like Warner Brothers, they're wanting to charge more for things. They don't actually know what people want to watch, so they just keep throwing stuff at the wall, and it's like, oh, well, I think they want The Flash with Ezra Miller when we could have gotten Batman Beyond from the studio that made Into the Spider-Verse. Did you hear about that?
No. What was it again?
So the Into the Spider-Verse animators, like the company that did that, both of those films, pitched a Batman Beyond movie, and Warner Brothers was like, no, that's not going to make money, and they went with The Flash with Ezra Miller instead. Yeah.
They're out of touch, man.
Yeah,
out of touch, and you can see the passion that they have when in the Spider-Verse movies. You can see the animators. They actually genuinely have a love and craft for Spider-Man, and they're not just like butchering or looking to pull money. I can totally imagine them doing a Batman Beyond. Like, I feel like that's much needed now, especially with this earlier generation. I feel like it's very much needed. What a wasted opportunity. Wow.
I'm seeing if I can pull an image up of it.
The Flash with Ezra Miller.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
that writes itself, huh?
Yeah, it's like,
Story writes itself.
Why would we want that? Why would we want any of that?
I don't think anyone asked for that.
No, I didn't ask for it. Dude, it's just disappointing, when you get down to it. It's like, we could have really cool things, but we keep getting trash because of these studios don't know who. Yeah, I'm not getting any real images, but it is what it is at this point.
Yeah.
I hate that they're closing and everything. Yeah, Warner Brothers, 100%. Oh man, if Keaton did come back for The Flash, but having an actual live action would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us an edit with Grant Gustin. Yeah, I would love to see that instead of Ezra Miller, because Ezra Miller is a nut job.
Yeah, he's out of his mind.
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. While we're bashing WB, let's just jump to WB and then we'll come back to GTA. So we just keep the train rolling on the bash train. WB Games says its plans to double down on live services despite Suicide Squad failing to meet expectations. Warner Brothers Games wants to further invest in live service even after Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League failed to impress. Warner Brothers CEO and president of streaming and games, JB Perrette, spoke about the company's strategy during a Morgan Stanley event. He acknowledged the success of projects like single-player Hogwarts Legacy, which managed to be last year's best-selling game in the US, but says the business of AAA console releases can be volatile. That's a great business when you have a hit like Hogwarts Legacy. It makes the year look amazing. Unfortunately, we also have disappointments. We just released Suicide Squad this year, which was not strong. It just makes it very volatile. He explains that Warner Brothers is looking at 4 major franchises: Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, and DC, and is hoping to expand in the mobile and multi-platform free-to-play space. because that's what we definitely need.
Yeah.
It'll take some time for Warner Brothers' efforts to come to fruition, with Perret estimating we'll see an impact between 2025 and 2027. He does say, though, that the company will release more mobile free-to-play titles later this year. Within the studio segment, we're doubling down on games as an area where we think there is a lot more growth opportunity that we can tap into with IP that we have some of the capabilities on the studio side, where we're uniquely positioned as both publishers and developer of games. This pivot will see the company emphasizing its live service offerings too. Perret is interested, for example, in creating an ongoing project set in the world of Harry Potter. Rather than just launching a one-and-done console game, how do we develop a game around, for example, Hogwarts Legacy or Harry Potter? That is a live service where people can live, work, build, and play in the world that is on an ongoing basis. Man, that is some sad stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could say that I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Anybody could have told you that. You know what I mean? Like, just from hearing it, Bo, same things that felt the same way. Like, from hearing the news, the background on how it was being made, and the delays, and and just again, and on top of all that, right? The reputation that it had, the story, the way they treated Batman. I can't say that I'm surprised. Like, why would anyone want to even buy/play that? I think they had to pull it the first day.
No, it was the first day of the pre-release bonus of getting early access. The servers, there was things like auto-completing the game. So they haven't pulled anything.
I don't think they just... I don't know. I just feel like I haven't heard anything good.
Yeah.
And I think reputation precedes itself sometimes, because look at what happened with Helldivers, right? The reputation caught up to it, and then people started buying post-launch. Just hearing about it, seeing it, and then, then the servers really started kicking off to the point where they couldn't even, sustain it.
Keep up with it, yeah.
Yeah, when it came to this game, I mean, no kidding. The reputation tanked it.
Yeah, 100%. And that gets me to this point where you look at Hogwarts Legacy, the best-selling game, like they literally can claim, because it's true, the best-selling game of 2023, beat out Call of Duty, beat out so many other awesome games, and it was a pretty decent game, but it outsold everything else. And you look at that success and you say, that was successful. But we aren't making enough money, so let's do the thing that made us no money. And we burned a lot of cash on making Suicide Squad. So let's do that again.
Let them be, man. Let them be.
You know what I mean?
Do your thing.
Yeah, and I think
see how that works.
Yeah, exactly. I think as gamers, we're tired of this. I know I definitely am tired of this. Like, I won't touch Overwatch 2 because it's money grabbing at this point. It does not feel like the game that I fell in love with. And, WB, it's like, oh, we're going to just do more live services. People only have so much time. And you can come out with a DC live service game, and I won't touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. As much as I want to be Batman or other things like that, it's like, I can play DC Online for free.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
can go play. If I want to be Batman, I know where I can play some really good Batman games that I haven't played in a very long time. I can go back through the Arkham series, which I know you started over on your channel recently. And it's like, I could go back through those, and I know they're going to be awesome because the love and craft is there. Exactly. This stuff is going to be heartless and money grabbing, and it's just crazy. Right. Yeah. Amy said, I don't understand the decisions being made in entertainment. It doesn't make any sense. And it's constant. Every week, it just feels like we're just banging our head against the wall. So,
just leave them be, man. Leave them be. Like, great games, but the higher-ups, man.
Yeah.
Out of touch.
Yeah, 100%. Let's go to GTA now. GTA 6 devs criticized Rockstar's reckless decision to force staff back to the office. Developers at Rockstar Games have hit out at the company's decision to force the staff to return to the office 5 days a week to close out work on GTA 6. This week, Rockstar notified staff of its return to office order due to start in April, which it said had to do with completing development on GTA 6 at the level of quality and polish we know it requires, and to mitigate security breaches. GTA 6 is developed primarily at Rockstar North in Edinburgh, Scotland, although support comes from a number of other Rockstar studios across the UK and the world. Now, the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain, which represents video game developers in the UK, has publicly criticized Rockstar for the move and published a testimony from current developers who's warned it will significantly affect their well-being. According to the IWGB, last year, 170 Rockstar Games workers in the UK signed a petition opposing mandatory 3-day office work. Now, workers accuse Rockstar of broken promises and have expressed concern about health, caring responsibilities, living arrangements, and a heightened risk of overwork crunch, which has been a huge issue in the gaming industry for years. Mm-hmm. Some workers have said they moved their lives further away from the studio locations that would now need to be reversed in under 6 weeks to comply with Rockstar's demands. Rockstar's is yet to comment. The IWGB also alleges Rockstar had insisted flexible work options would remain available in an employee-wide email that said, "This isn't our first step to 5 days a week. No one wants to go back to the old way of working." The IWGB went on to claim that Rockstar's management has so far refused to engage with the workers on the issue and will pull the plug on remote access to technology on April 15th. An anonymous Rockstar worker is quoted saying, "Working from home has been a lifeline for many of us at Rockstar, allowing us to balance care responsibilities, manage disabilities, and relocate as we need. Now, Rockstar is snatching away that lifeline without a second thought for its workers, who will be impacted by it the most. After so many broken promises, we now fear management may be even paving the way for a return to toxic crunch practices. Senior leadership need to rethink their reckless decision making and engage with their staff to find an arrangement that works for everyone." And there's way more into all of this, and I have a hybrid kind of work situation. I work one day from home, but the rest are in office and everything. And it is nice to be able to work from home, 100%. Yeah. But I also see the opposite side of it as well. But when you can do your job from home completely and you're productive, I think that is the biggest issue, is if you're actually productive when you are home at home. Yeah. That's the hard thing. What do you think about this, Yugi? Do you think that this is fair? Do you think this is just a corporation, trying to, kind of put their thumb down? What do you think?
Yeah, coming from the type of work that I've been doing my whole life, it's a little hard for me to, man, I don't want to be callous. How do I word this? It's a little hard for me to understand. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like, this is Rockstar Games. This ain't, you know what I mean? This isn't EA just making, or not even that. This isn't like WB, for example, like just throwing away people, or a company is going to be a hit or miss type of company. Like, this is Rockstar Games, you guys work for. Like, I think I trust what they're saying, and I'm more geared towards that, but I do understand the appeal and the more positive probably environment you'd have with working at home. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like, guys, you're making history, brother. Like, this is, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, but that's just, I can't let my sense cloud my judgment. I got to look at it from their point of view. Mm-hmm. The one guy said he moved further. Like, that's unfair to him. You know what I mean? Like, if he moved further and now he's got to drive, goodness knows how many hours, they should work with people like that. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know what the solution is. But it is true. Like, a lot of employers, even on my wife's end of work, they've been pushing people to get back into the office for productivity because it is, at least on our end, anecdotally speaking, from what she tells me, when people work at home, they're just not as They're just not as what was the word this fellow used earlier?
Productive?
They're just not as productive. They're not.
Yeah.
A little more like slower on waking up. It's something about working from home that causes people to like be more lax, you know?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
That's what I hear, at least. I don't know.
Yeah. Nate has, honestly, they're probably going about it all the wrong way, but I imagine productivity dropped with people working from home. And Amy, I think there are cases, I agree with her, for both sides. A lot of this does come from these studios or different businesses having a lease on a building, and they're like, okay, we need productivity. We're paying for this building. We're paying for electricity, water, etc., etc. We want to see productivity going up and want a return on our investment. Like, why are we paying for this? And it's like, I understand that. There was a story that I heard of this code developer. Like, he wrote all this code for this company and everything, and they put in a order that's like, hey, everybody has to return to the office next week. And he's like, I can't do that. And they were like, well, why not? And he moved to, like, Montana. He moved from New York City to Montana because it was much cheaper.
Yeah.
It was much cheaper to live than in the city. And he was like, I can do all my work here. He was the one that literally developed all the code for the company. And they were like, his manager or whatever was like, no, you have to move back in or you're going to get fired. And he was like, all right, well, I quit. And then, like, they tried for like a week or so to like go on without him, but he developed all the code, which he was the only one that fully understood everything. So they were like, we need you back. Like, the CEO actually contacted him. He was like, hey, we need you back. And he was like, I'm not coming back. And he was like, okay, can we have a meeting? He was like, yeah, sure. He's like, but you have to fly out to Montana to meet me. I'm not flying into New York.
Yeah, see, like, stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so inconsiderate, man, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? And it's definitely an interesting time and place, and especially for game developers when they are being let go right and left across the industry, where we lost 10,000 developers last year, 8,000 this year so far. So it's crazy. Nate says the post-COVID workforce has fairly dropped in work ethic. We've gotten some of the laziest workers we've ever had at work, and it's hard to find people to come and stack lumber now. Yeah. People got used to the free money.
That's what I mean. Like, that's why I'm trying to be more careful. Because, again, like, kind of like what Dan said, like, you know what I mean? I've always worked at the site, I've always worked on my hands. I've always been out. So, of course, it's easy for me to just quickly be like, oh, are you kidding me? Like, dude, just go to work. You know, it's easy to just say that. But at the same time, my heart goes out, especially if you can do it from your computer at home. I don't see why not. But if they can back what they claim and they say that productivity is objectively better when the people are in, again, this ain't, you know what I mean? This isn't, I mean, what was like an absolute flop of the game? This isn't the company that made, what is that Lord of the Rings game with the, this isn't Redfall. You know what I mean? This isn't, what's that
Mines of Moria or Gollum.
Gollum. This is a company make, like, this is Rockstar Games. Like, I would hope you guys understand that, like, you can maybe work with them a little bit here. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are making probably what's gonna be a very historic game is what I'm anticipating. So, it sucks, it's difficult, but I would like to think that your guys' hard work hopefully will pay off, and you guys can put that on your resume for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Worked on the team for Rockstar on GTA 6, which might be the biggest game probably of this generation.
Yeah, probably multiple, because GTA 5 lasted 3 console generations.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was like, oh, I don't know. Yes, like WB wants to make a Gollum sequel, I'll be like, all right, stay home.
Like, I think the biggest thing, kind of take away from from having work from home and everything, it does allow you to have a better work-life balance. I 100% agree with that. There has to be a give and take. There has to be accountability. And I think that's the biggest thing. And if you have health issues, if you have a reason, if you're taking care of somebody at your home, if someone is sick, like, and you're the only one that they can depend on, like, that is a huge relief to be able to be home with them. And I think, giving people only 6 weeks to make that change, which is a huge change for some that have moved away or whatever. Like, it's not a knee-jerk reaction. So
yeah,
I think that's the biggest thing to take away here is that,
exactly.
It's a big change for a lot of people, and I hope that everything works out to the best. Yeah. I think that's the best way to think about it and everything. Because, again, this is a corporation, and yes, I'm sure there are people on the team that are, phoning it in hardcore. But then there are people that are actually needing the work from home thing. So there's always kind of the two sides.
And I have such a respect for them because they're the same team that hired the people who made one of the best mods of Grand Theft Auto. Again, like, these people know how to play ball. Rockstar Games knows how to make games.
Yeah.
Love them or hate them or feel right, wrong, or indifferent about the corporate side. It seems like there's a connect there with, like, the quality and the corporate side of Rockstar. You know what I mean? They seem to understand what they're doing so far. You know what I mean? Now, I know there was a big gripe with, like, Red Dead Online. I heard it was, like, not that good. But outside of that, man, I mean, they're making moves, man. Hiring those modders was huge. I'm telling you, like, you're going to... this. I'm not trying to sell the game because I think we all know it's going to be good, but just, like...
Yeah.
The amount of foresight you need to understand how important of a play that is, I'm telling you, man. I mean, again, this is something where I think you guys, and some of you guys in the chat are a little more callous than I am, right? You guys are saying what I want to say. I think this is maybe the one time, the few rare instances where I might side a little more with Rockstar or, like, the big company for maybe like one of the only times. Because, again, it's not like they're just making... a Pac-Man sequel or, like, you know what I mean? They're not just making something that's, like, we've already played. Like, this is GTA 6, man. Like, I don't know. I'm a little more on their side for this one. But, again, I understand you're absolutely right. Work-life balance, mental health is so important. I can't ignore that. You know what I mean? If it feels 100%. Like if it upsets you that much, like, shoot, I'd rather you not do that either way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Guys... GTA 6 is such a long way away. But if you're looking for a little pick-me-up right now, you can try some Coffee brand coffee. They've got exceptional quality coffee with no gimmicks and no politics. They have nearly over 4,000 verified reviews, and most are 5 out of 5. They've got 12 coffee blends, 12 organic teas, 3 hot cocoa flavors, cold brew, and K-Cup for your convenience. Some of the cool flavors that they've got. They've got, your medium roast. They got some chai tea. They got hot cocoa. But the one that always sticks out to me is the blueberry cobbler flavored coffee. You know it's going to be delicious. You know it's going to be delicious because each coffee that you get is hand roasted to order, guys. So definitely make sure to elevate your coffee experience with Coffee brand coffee. Use code NerdCave at checkout or the link in the description right now to get 5% off your order today.
Nice.
Now, we got an Xbox partner preview, and instead of going through each individual trailer, I figured it's 30 minutes. We're going to knock this all out in one go. We're going to react to it. And we're just going to go one go here, guys. One go. Okay. All right, y'all ready for this? All right, here we go. Xbox partner preview. Let's do this.
They got all the whole UN of ESRB.
Yeah.
All the adults everywhere.
I'm excited. I know this like is big.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. Let's do it. I think that's the girl from The Witcher. It looks like her, at least.
The voice actor sounds like I believe it's Anna from Overwatch.
It's giving me some like Assassin's Creed kind of feel, and like the breakers that just came out, like that. I like it. It looks cool. Whoa.
Okay, Neo.
What? What? That is so cool.
Okay. So it's like a traveling in time, making moves kind of deal? Okay.
Kind of reminds me of like Dishonored. Like you could take over people. Awakening. Summer 2024. Let's go. That looks cool. I'm here for it.
Very good.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the girl from The Witcher.
Okay.
Okay. Got kind of the noir kind of feeling. Huh.
Girl thinks she's Gambit.
Uh-oh.
That's intense.
That looks interesting. I like the like noir, like you know.
Oh, okay, stealth game. I'm cool with that. We need more stealth games.
Yes, we do. Definitely. Yeah, I like that one.
That was interesting. This
okay, Frostpunk. $11-Bit Studios. Okay. It's giving me like some Death Stranding kind of feel to it.
This looks really good.
Whoa, that looks awesome.
Bro, you know this game is gonna take all your time.
Oh, yeah.
You could tell.
Okay.
This is... Did it crash?
Okay. Hmm. All right. Huh. Huh. That is really cool. And then you start having to kill yourself.
Dude, this looks crazy, man.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it's interesting. The inside gets dirtier as it goes. Whoa, that is some trippy stuff. Dude. But it looks so good.
That looks very good. Yeah. What in the world?
I'm here for that one. That one's.
Yeah. Yeah, that held me the whole trailer. It was like, because you want to know more, it gave you just enough to make you want more. That's a good trailer.
I can already tell you this is a Zach game here. This is a
Zach game. I love this. Okay. Not Guitar Hero, now we got Flute Hero. Is that
Andre 3000.
That's awesome. Okay. This is giving like Patapon with a flute.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe something like that. You know, you give commands with the flute, maybe?
Is this
Pokemon Snap? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I like the coloring. Very
Yeah, I do too. This is really cool looking too. Very vibrant.
These games are so creative.
Oh, and like you free them and they become your friends. Okay.
Why did that remind me of like the reverse version of Lion King?
Yeah. Creatures of Ava. Okay. I'm here for that one too.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Ava. Huh.
Okay.
Alright, this is going to be creepy. They got kids singing.
Hey, Padre, there's a monster behind you. 90s feel? Seems like that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
Early
it's time to play.
YouTube, yeah. This is like early 2000s YouTube edits right here.
Is this Roblox?
Yeah, it looks just like Roblox. It's definitely a Roblox game, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Okay. What in the
It's like a Chucky Roblox.
Yeah. I guess they did a collab with Chucky. They got the permissions.
I guess so.
How the heck are you supposed to shoot that little gremlin? Yeah.
Like, for Roblox, it makes no grief feel survive the nightmare. Okay, it's not. Okay, it is Roblox.
Yeah.
Weird. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not for me, man.
Yeah, it didn't hit anything for me.
The altars, wow. It was like that was like a Kojima game.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like simulator, explorer, base management. There was a lot there, man.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Like this preview is kicking.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That looks like The Order for a second.
Yeah.
I thought they were bringing it back. That would be so awesome. Not the mermans.
Man, you got to make sure you got more bullets than 2. You did.
Well, bro. GG.
A train?
Okay.
Ooh.
Going for the Lovecraftian vibe or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. Is that Usher?
No, not a... Oh boy.
Pop it, lock it, drop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So they saw Alan Wake and was like, we need to make that.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he's got a really nice leather jacket.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Yeah.
It definitely feels Lovecraft.
Yeah, that's very much Lovecraft.
The Sinking City too. Okay, yep.
Yeah, it is Lovecraftian. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a big thing, yeah. Really good deck building game, I think, too. What's it called? Arkham Horror, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Arkham Horror is a very good deck building game. That's Lovecraftian. That I saw Arkham and I thought that. Final Fantasy? Yeah.
Yeah,
Final
I think
Fantasy
14.
Yeah. Dude, they're still killing it, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's finally coming to Xbox. I thought this game looked better than this. Because it looks kind of low res.
For an MMO, it's not too bad looking, though. But it's something they did with the textures or something, yeah.
It just looks like a 360 game instead of a...
Right.
Okay.
Streamer edition. Oh, starter edition. I thought it said streamer edition. I'm tripping. State of Decay or something? Oh no. I think I know what this is. This is a game on like the very end of my backlog list. Yeah, this is Chernobyl. Yeah, this is like a cult following kind of game. Yeah.
Okay.
Stalker. Yeah.
Stalker 2?
Yeah, it looks like one of the Stalker games. There's a lot of them. They're pretty good. They're like the AI was like extremely ahead of its time. It's like a tactical kind of shooter. Like if you look at the bottom left, it looks a lot like Escape from Tarkov. Like you can control your stances. The AI is really good. Yeah, but like I said, this is one of these games, man. That's like in the very bottom pits of my backlog. But it's really good, I hear. If you got the time for it, play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because graphically, it's like it looks bad, but when you play it, it's so ahead of its time. Like so ahead of its time. Yeah.
So I think this is like a whole collection because this is like a second game.
Yeah.
This is Clear Sky. Whoa.
Yeah, it's trippy.
Legends of the Zone. Available today. There you go.
That's
That's pretty dope.
Actually. Wow, okay.
They're pushing this wire interviews.
Yeah, they really are.
Oh, yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
Way.
Guys, we're getting this.
Monster Jam.
Maximum Destruction and Gravedigger, baby. I see you, Maximum Destruction. Let's go! Freestyle, baby. That's what I'm about.
This is actually kind of awesome.
I'm gonna let my redneck out here.
Yeah, right? Oh, he did it back though. Okay.
I know. There we go, Gravedigger.
That's my second cousin.
I'm not even lying. We're gonna be playing this.
Looks awesome.
I'm gonna be playing it. 2024. All right, let's do it. Monster Jam Showdown, baby.
Okay, okay. Hey, man, I'm here for it. Oh, yeah, this was expected. I feel like they probably already had it in the books. They were just like,
yeah,
giving it time. Yeah, Persona 3. Yeah. Yeah, this is like post the end of the game.
Gotcha.
After what happens. I won't spoil it if anyone for some reason wants to play it.
That dude's nose is like,
oh yeah,
4 foot long.
Ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It gets longer, I swear, every sequel.
See Pinocchio?
A very dark, twisted, weird version.
September 2024, man.
That's yeah. See, I feel like they already made it. They were probably just, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Wave 3.
Then what's?
Oh, okay. The background music. I mean, that's how they do their DLC. I mean, it's fine. You know, whatever, dude.
See, I've always been confused about the like background music and all of that.
You know, again, like at least it's not something super necessary. I'll give them.
Yeah.
That. You know what I mean? Like whatever. You want to buy some goofy costumes and music. I mean, you are supporting them, and it's not egregious to where it takes away from the experience, you know?
True.
Yeah. So, I'll give them that, at least.
Yeah, I thought the girl on the right was, you're from Spy Family. I was like, why is Spy Family in Persona 3? It's like, I don't understand. I was very confused for a moment there. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Monster Jam.
Monster Jam.
It's kind of hype.
I'm here for it, guys. I'm here for it.
Yeah, no, for real. DNF. That sounds like a mobile game, I think. DNF Duel? Yeah. This looks good, though. Very bloody, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. They're going for the Dark Souls feel? But probably in the DNF universe or something?
Dude. Literally, like, made him, like, into mush.
Yeah.
Man, if I've got to block and parry, this not going to go well for me.
Yeah.
That's just ain't my game. It looks cool.
Yeah, I like what they did with the art style.
Oh, that was dope.
This looks like a game for the Bloodborne boys.
Yeah.
Those of you who like that series.
Yeah, if you like Bloodborne and anime, this is it.
Yeah, right? It's like the perfect mix.
Yeah. I wish they would have shown like another enemy type. All we've gotten is like the lizards. Yeah. It's like that's all we fighting is lizards?
Yeah, I guess this guy's really got it for the scalies,
Yeah.
huh? He really doesn't like them. No, now he's a werewolf lizard.
Gotta watch out for them werewolf lizards, right?
Okay.
The first berserker, Kazan.
Wait a minute. Berserk? Hold on. Wait a minute. They're going for Berserk?
Critical Role's worked on this.
Oh, okay. No, it's something else.
Okay. This gives me, like, Prince of Persia Lost Crown vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's pretty dope. Also, it kind of reminds me of like the Spirit Land in Black Panther, like with the purple and everything.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember this guy talking about this game. I think it was at the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either Game Awards or sometime recently.
Yeah.
Another 11-bit. Let's go, Frostpunk 2! Woo! Yes!
Looks nice and pretty now.
Mm-hmm. Guys, y'all know what's about to happen. Y'all know what's about to happen over here. Yeah. So we got even more factions to deal with. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, God, that city is huge. Whew. July, let's go! Let's go! Might take off work for that.
Yeah, that's another one of them games. Woo, you're going to lose your whole day, too. It looks really good. Wow.
Yeah. All right.
What in the blade effects is this? Did you see that blade effect?
Yeah.
The way it cuts?
It's like a spirit realm, like in Japan kind of feel to it.
Yeah, this is a trip, huh?
Yeah.
Capcom presents. What is supposed? I bet you it's the same team that made Okami. The way it looks.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it definitely gives me that feel.
Yeah. What in the world?
So you're like the protector, and you've got to guide the princess through this land.
Purge the defilement by hitting it like a piñata. Got it.
You know.
Typical stuff. You know, that's a typical Monday.
Oh, you can give them roles as well. That's pretty dope.
No.
Seems like there's a lot to this.
A little too much, yeah. I think they should have taken step by step, you know what I mean? But here we go, nighttime. Okay, is this when?
Alright, about to get bad.
Right. Now you gotta pull out the blade. And less piñatas, more blood?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh. I don't want them in my party.
No. Oh, it's like a tower defense almost, I think.
Yeah.
I think this is like a tower defense game, dude. I'm okay with that. Man, these designs, bro.
Yeah, it's like
trippy.
Your tonsils looking a little. Or is that your uvula?
Yeah, the uvula is a little out of place, my guy.
Yeah. Close your mouth. Bugs will fly in. Oh, that's cool. It's like a barrier. Huh.
All right, everyone's happy again.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looks like a tower defense game, but you can fight while the tower is being defended, I guess.
Yeah, it's like you're clearing these villages and you're like empowering the villagers to fight with you. Huh. Whoa.
Boss fight? Yeah. Man, these designs go crazy.
Yeah, man.
Like,
whoa, that looked cool.
Kanitsugami, man, who made this? Who designed this game? Who's the artist behind this? Oh my goodness,
they on another level.
Yo, for real, bro. Dude was on something.
Whole nother level.
Yeah.
I like it. It looks cool.
Very, very unique.
Yeah,
that's for sure. Yeah, that wasn't too bad of a showing, man. Some pretty decent games I saw.
Yeah.
The altars caught all my attention, though. That took the show, in my opinion.
Yeah, that one was really, really cool.
Mm-hmm. That got me itching for more. And they didn't say a date or anything, did they?
Let's see. City. I'm trying to see if my notes here.
Survival game. It just says 2024. It doesn't say a day though.
Yeah. Very, very cool. Very interesting to see.
This game looks very interesting.
Yeah, I'm digging it, guys. Y'all let us know what y'all thought. Maybe says, "Yeehaw, Frostpunk." Haven't heard that in a while. Yeah, I'm a huge Frostpunk fan. So like I've been waiting for Frostpunk 2 for a very long time, and now like getting that is going to be super, super cool. Yeah, I'm stoked on that. Creatures of Ava looked pretty cool. That was the flute one. But yeah, the Altars is definitely the one that kind of stole the show for me as well.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like, I love the way they're explaining it here. It's a survival game. And you need to mine. So you explore the planet, mine for resources and materials. Then there's a base management aspect that's like Fallout Shelter, which I saw. It was very clear that I was like, that's Fallout Shelter. Like, if you played the game before.
Yeah.
And then, similar to Fallout Shelter and XCOM. and then there's like a character, but I guess like you create alternate versions of himself in order to survive. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Because remember how like they were getting into arguments and like, one version of him was like concerned, another version of him was like uplifting him. Like, man, there's so much story. Like, you know what I mean? Potential. Like, it's really cool, man. Like,
the graphics look really great. Like having the different versions, and they all have different personalities because they've experienced different things. From different like major life choices and everything. It's kind of like how, did you ever play Detroit Become Human?
No, I didn't get the chance to, man.
Okay,
but I heard so many good things about it.
It was a great game, but like you got to see at the end of each like essentially like mission or story thing, all the different choices you could have made, and you could go back and play through and make different decisions, and there would be several branches and everything. So this kind of reminds me of that, just like having the different branches and everything. But yeah, and like you're not going to be able to please everybody. I think that's a huge takeaway as well. It's like you're going to have to pick who you're going to side with on some things. But yeah, definitely Fallout Shelter, with the structure and everything.
The home moves, like, what is that about, Like,
yeah.
It's so gnarly, and yeah, man. Like, I'm so engrossed by a story that I don't even know. I don't even know if there is a story that exists, But like the idea that the way you can tell, like there's a lot of possibilities here. I hope.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna deliver. I'm wondering if. Let me see. Director Tomasz Kieslowicz. Let me see what he made before. Let's see what this guy made. He has a Bachelor of Science in Architecture.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like the branching things. I like, what we're all, like each person's going to have different abilities and everything. I think that's going to be an awesome thing to see with this game.
Very much so. Very much so.
Yeah, I like that one. The first Berserker Kazan was pretty interesting as well. That was the one that's like anime and Bloodborne essentially put together. That one looked awesome. Yeah, Frostpunk 2. Dan was like, I think you were playing that the first time I tuned in. I'm pretty sure I was, because I really liked it. But yeah, a lot of cool things coming out of that. And Monster Jam Showdown. You know what I mean? Like, Monster Jam Showdown. It's just, ooh, baby.
Yeah, I just keep thinking of the commercials where they used to be like, Monster Jam. Like,
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. At the Coliseum. Grave digger.
Against the Reaper. Man, like, that sounds like a good time for sure.
That I can only imagine if we all got it, and then just the craziness that would incur from that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It's one of those games again. Like, you remember, you need that goofy game to balance.
Yep.
That's it right there.
Yep.
Just to start role playing as the announcer the whole stream.
that would be a great stream. So.
Absolutely.
Overall, Yugi, give me, our 5-scale point over here at the Nerd Cave. Where would you rank this partner preview? 5 being the best, 1 being it was awful.
It got me, man. It got me. It was not, I don't know if it was, wait a minute. Dare I say, I was a little more interested in this than the Indiana Jones stuff?
Same. 100%.
Right?
Same.
It's like you already know Indiana Jones what to expect. It's like, yeah, it's cool, but that altars, man.
Yeah,
that's something different. I never it's familiar, but like I wanna dive in. I wanna know more.
Yeah.
It might be a 5, bro. It might be a 5 because of that.
All right,
just because of that alone, like I'm so in love with everything about that because and then part of it is too like I do enjoy Death Stranding. I enjoy the management of that. I enjoy the traveling aspect and how that's going to tie in. Fallout Shelter, very good mobile game. Very good mobile game. Yep. So, how that ties in, how they use that. Yeah. I need to play that game. Like, I wish I could play right now. Like,
you're ready to go right now. If they were to release it right now, you'd be like, Zach, I gotta go. Yeah. And you would have ended your the call.
Start my stream and start playing it. I wanna know. Those are definitely. You know what? I don't want to see anything else about that game. I just want to dump in and just be blind.
Exactly. Like they explained enough for me that I don't want to see. I agree 100% with you because so many times they overshare a game. And then you start losing interest. Yeah.
What he pulled was a Kojima move with that trailer. Because what Kojima will do is he'll show you, but then by the end of the trailer, you'll ask more questions than you have answers. And that's what he did in that. He showed just enough for you to just want more. And honestly, I'm good with that. So if it comes out this year, I'm going to be locked in on that game for sure.
Yeah, I like that. I liked the Awakening one, which was the first one that we saw. Kind of Assassin's Creed, Breakers, like...
Yeah, that was cool.
The thing that I get from this, and I think this is a 5. Like, it's not perfect, but our scale doesn't, rank on that. Like, I really enjoyed this Presents. It wasn't, 100% games that I am all going to play, but there was... there might be 2 games that I don't play out of this, and that's Persona and the Final Fantasy game. The other ones, I feel like I would at least try. But there were several in here. Awakening, Sleight of Hand, The Altars, Creatures of Ava. The Stalker games, that's not for me either. But the first Berserker looked cool. Tales of Kinzaru, that looked pretty interesting. Frostpunk. Sinking City's not necessarily for me either, but there's so many things in this that just hits. And then Monster Jam Showdown, baby! You know what I mean? Like that's the crown jewel here.
Yeah, man. Game of the year, dude. Come on, man.
I'm gonna be very angry, Jeff Keighley, if Monster Jam Showdown is not Game of the Year nodded this year.
Yeah, you're gonna upset a small minority of America, but guess what? We still love it.
But it's great, and all of these feel like AA.
Yeah.
Like Altars feels like AAA, but most of these hit that itch of AA games that I feel like we haven't been getting for a while.
Yeah.
And we grew up at the time where IP tie-ins, that sort of deal. There was a lot of AA games that just had very interesting ways of going about telling story and gameplay loops.
Right.
Singularity. I don't know if you remember Singularity from Raven Software, where you were it was in a Soviet compound type deal, and it dealt with time travel, you could reverse things or age things and just different stuff like that. That was a AA game, but it was super interesting. Okami, which was, you kind of brought that one up, where you're the dog that's cell shaded and you're going around, and those games were so good, but we don't get all of those anymore because we're just getting AAA game after AAA game, which I'm not complaining on that. But when you got WB over here, it's hey, we're gonna make a live service. I was I'd rather have a AA game than a live service game any day.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was a very interesting and creative looking game. I think it was the same studio that made Okami, right? It said Capcom, I believe, in the beginning, unless I'm misremembering, but...
Yes, it was.
Man, I mean...
it was Capcom. Let me look and see.
It was a mix of RTS and action game.
Mm-hmm. Where? Okay, hold on. I gotta go to the Wikipedia. It's not telling me who the developer... Yep, Capcom was the publisher. Clover Studio is the actual developer.
Let me see. I think they're the ones that made it, dude.
I can definitely see it.
Okami. Yeah, they made Okami.
Okay.
Dude. Looks like I've been gaming for a little while, Zach.
Yeah, you know.
It's like, it's like I've been doing this for some time. That's really cool, man. Okay, so they're back. Clover Studio.
There we go.
That's awesome, man. We haven't seen anything from them since Beautiful Joe.
Oh my god.
Sheesh, Beautiful Joe?
Yeah.
Bro, that's 2003. Shit. Where have these guys been?
They've been sleeping. They've been taking a nap.
For real. They've been or something? Oh my goodness.
They've been coming up with all them crazy designs for these monsters. It's took that long.
For real, bro. Good.
Oh my lord. Yeah, partner preview, Xbox hitting it out of the park, and you see how many games, like we had a drought for a very long time with Xbox, with games, and now they're rolling it out. They've got, second and third party people that they're working with. I'm excited to see it. Hopefully PlayStation will do something the same, but only time will tell. Well, let's jump into some PlayStation news. Let's jump into our Arrowhead discussion for tonight. Arrowhead Games shoots down rumors on studio being acquired by PlayStation. Helldivers 2 developer Arrowhead Games has moved to squash rumors that the studio is possibly going to be added to the growing family of PlayStation-owned game developers. The company's CEO, Jean Pilsidat, I don't know how to say your name, sorry, Johan, responded to a claim on Twitter that Arrowhead Games is apparently going to be acquired by Sony, specifically a message that include a welcome to the family banner that Sony traditionally uses when they acquire a developer. Here's what Johan had to say on the matter. This is fake, unless I've missed something.
Very compelling professional statement. Thank you, Johan.
Very to the point. Would I want them to be bought by PlayStation? After last week when they laid off a bunch of people and closing studios? No, I don't want PlayStation anywhere near Arrowhead at this point.
Yeah, leave them alone, yeah.
So just stay a second party and I will be happy. Keep making awesome games and stop nerfing my freaking breaker shotgun. All right? You can nerf anything else, but stop nerfing my breaker shotgun. So, what are your thoughts on this, Yugi?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, Sony Pony for sure, right? I love Sony. I think they make great stuff. Do they need the Helldivers 2 team? No. Should they capitalize on it being on PlayStation exclusively? Yes. You see?
Yep.
Keep it at PC, PS, PlayStation. Keep that relationship. I think that's in their best interest, but did PlayStation need any more studios? Not really. I don't really see who they could even acquire that would be of necessity,
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I think it's better for them to stay kind of autonomous and have a good relationship. Yeah. And plus, PlayStation needs to be nimble right now. They don't need to be sinking money into a developer when they've already closed another studio. They've closed several over the last few years, so it's like
stop trying to do the live service, guys.
Yeah,
leave that alone.
Yeah,
keep making good single player games. That's what we love you for, Sony.
Well, let's jump into some PlayStation quickies for the night. A year since its release, Sony seems to have abandoned the PlayStation VR 2. I know we reported last week that they are trying to get it on the PC, but we'll see how that goes. PS Plus Cloud streaming outperforms Xbox Cloud game streaming according to Digital Foundry. I will be curious to see what that means. I don't know. I haven't heard of this PS Plus Cloud streaming. I've done remote play, but I have not done cloud streaming. If I can play PlayStation games like I am on the xCloud, I'm down for that. I love playing games on my phone. I don't have to come into the studio, set everything up. I can just open it up on my phone, put my backbone on my phone, and then go. Yeah. So, we'll see. Rumor, Gravity Rush 2 Remastered is still targeting at PlayStation 5 and PC release. Helldivers 2 sales in the US have now gone up 3 weeks in a row since launch. There you go. Helldivers 2 is keeping things exciting by appointing a D&D style game master, which his name is Joel, by the way. A lot of people are hating on Joel right now because he is kicking people's teeth in. Helldivers 2 patch includes fire tornadoes, meteor showers, mission changes, bug fixes, and more. I've seen the fire tornadoes. They're crazy. Meteoroid. Oh my god. Big rocks from the space falling to ground. Showers are crazy looking as well. People have been getting struck by lightning and all this kind of crazy stuff. HBO The Last of Us adds Danny Ramirez, Tati, Gabrielle,
Probably Tati, yeah.
Tati, Arietta Barrera, and Spencer Lord to Season 2 cast. Neil Druckmann says Naughty Dog's next game is really ambitious and will be really hard to create. Horizon Online game is reportedly not among the titles canceled at Sony. Well, that's good news, because I would actually like a Horizon Online game. It'd be cute. Yeah. Be pretty cool to play. Guerrilla Games confirms Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition PC specs ahead of March 21st release. And Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut officially has been announced for PC and will be releasing May 16th. I did a little short on that. That will also include the Iki Island DLC, which that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Did you play Ghost?
I did. I wish I could replay it again without
knowing it.
Yeah, because that was a once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah.
I can't sing enough praises about that game. I think I might put it in my top 10 of all time. I'm not gonna lie. Only because the monotony, obviously, of like that open world style, do the mission here, do the mission there, is annoying. Yeah. I get that. Naturally, it was getting a little old, but man, just the environments alone, you know, living I could feel my allergies inflating. but man, dude, you know, if I had a good allergy medicine, I could appreciate and I could feel myself in those environments, like the way the wind guides you. Mm-hmm. How much more samurai can you get in the game? You know, like it's everything. It's peak, man. It's peak.
100%.
Might be. I mean, unless you can think of something, I can't think of many environments I loved as much as that game.
No, it was absolutely beautiful. The music was great. Going to the fox dens and like finding like the shrines and everything. One of the things that I loved was there weren't a lot of them, which was totally fine. But like fighting the like masters or like the I think there was like 6 Ronin or whatever. Like they were like legendary people. Super cool. Like it was just those big moments where it's like the set piece, the way it looked and everything. The story was awesome. And the Iki Island stuff, I think, added a lot to it. Because a lot of times when, you get DLC, it doesn't, like, really make a difference story-wise. But I feel like Iki Island did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I'm super happy for the PC guys. Enjoy this. You're probably going to need a good graphics card. But if you do, if you got a really good PC setup, I want to see what that looks like. Oh, man, those environments are going to be...
Yeah, they have like NVIDIA DLSS 3 support on that and all like upscaling, so it's going to be crazy. Yeah. The thing that I want to extrapolate from this is with Ghost coming finally to PC, because it's been rumored for a very long time. Normally when a game comes to PC that is like in a franchise, that means we will soon be getting the announcement that Ghost 2 will be happening, because that happened with Horizon Zero Dawn, and then that happened with God of War, the 2018 one, and then we got God of War Ragnarok announced, and then Horizon Forbidden West. So I'm thinking that we're going to be getting sometime this year announced, not release. I think it'll be 2025, because PlayStation already came out and said they're not releasing anything this year, big, that they already have. So I'm excited. I want a Ghost 2 so bad.
Yeah. Seriously, like I don't think there's anything more requested. I talked to Bo about it. He said he's okay with there not being one, but come on, man, like.
I gotta have one.
How could you not want more? The way this story ended.
Yeah.
It was vague enough to where they could just go anywhere with it. So I'm excited. Yeah. They're getting their last dip of the money in out of the PC folks, And then use that money to hopefully fuel the next game, which I really hope they do because, man, when even Japan gives you kudos for making a game about them, you did something right because you know how they are, man. They don't mess around with their culture, bro.
Nope.
So to have, like, an American company make a game based on their history, like, a fictional history, and then be honored and respected, and then I heard that it even improved their tourism over there on Tsushima.
Yep.
And so now they have like an honorary thing about Ghost. Like, yeah, it's almost like for the sake of humanity, you should probably like make a part 2 for the peace of the world, for world peace to be achieved.
There you
might
go.
need a Ghost of Tsushima 2. I don't know. We'll see though. We'll see what they do.
I agree 100%. Let's jump into the Patreon quick hits because the quick hits are brought to you by our wonderful patrons. Go and support the Nerd Cave to help us continue to make awesome shows like this one and keep the lights and mics on. Become part of the ship, part of the crew over on patreon.com/nerdcave, where you next Saturday will get to watch and be a part of our brand new anime show, Eat, Sleep, Anime. First episode going out. We're recording it live, me and Derek, over on patreon.com, so you don't want to miss that. So, any tier where you support, you'll be able to watch us record it live.
Nice.
It's finally happened, guys. Finally happening. All right, let's jump into these bad boys. Immortals of Avium director says the title will continue to grow for years and years. 505 Games is reportedly shutting down offices in France, Germany, and Spain. Deliver Us Mars dev Kyok Interactive confirms layoffs. Star Citizen dev Cloud Imperium Games confirms layoffs as former staff hit out at relocation plan. Radical Forge announces restructuring resulting in a small number of layoffs. Derek just putting all the layoff stuff at the top here. Saber Interactive is reportedly being sold by Embracer Group and is taking Star Wars KOTOR remake with it, which I'm not even holding my breath for the KOTOR remake at this point. Yeah. I'm just counting it. It's not even a thing anymore. Gearbox is reportedly getting out of the Embracer Group while it still can, which is a good thing. Those are the developers of the Borderlands games. Okay. Crash Team Rumble is no longer receiving content updates. Microtransactions will be turned off and servers will be kept on. We talked about, well, we actually didn't talk about this last week. Toys for Bob is splitting from Activision and going indie, which those are the developers of the Skylander games, the new Crash Team games, and then the Spyro remasters. So lots of cool things from Toys for Bob. They were starting to work on like being forced to work on Call of Duty, so I'm glad they're going indie. And they're potentially going to be working with Microsoft to keep working on Crash games and Spyro, because they own that now. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown release looks to have been delayed again. WB Games Montreal staffing up for a new AAA action adventure game based on popular series, probably Harry Potter, Mortal Kombat, or DC. Persona 6 reportedly has semi-open world and interactive social links. Rumor, Dragon Age Dreadwolf release could happen in late 2024. I am not holding my breath for Dragon Age Dreadwolf any longer. My God, will it just come out?
For real.
Star Wars strategy game is still in development following cancellation of Respawn's FPS. GTA Online gets story expansion in Cluckin' Bell Farm Raid. Assassin's Creed, codename Red, reportedly includes decapitations, hideout building, and revamped stealth. Elden Ring DLC announcement sees the game return to the most played charts. Epic Games hack was a hoax amidst ransomware group. Respawn is reportedly making a game set in the Titanfall universe, but it's not Titanfall 3, which is stupid.
Man, what are y'all doing?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It doesn't make any sense.
Like, what in the world are they doing? All right.
I don't know. It's EA. They're dumb.
Yeah, right?
Just like WB, because Suicide Squad killed the Justice League's first season, and the Joker will arrive March 28th. Skull and Bones has seen a price cut of $25 after only a few weeks on the market. Called it. Don't play the bad games. Greedfall 2, The Dying World, launches on Steam Early Access this summer. Yuzu creators will pay Nintendo $2.4 million in damages and in development of Switch emulator. Oof, that's harsh.
Yeah.
Meta will delete all Oculus accounts later this month. What? Well, I guess because it's now... I have no idea. Yeah. Executive producer Jonathan Nolan says Fallout TV show a non-interactive version of Fallout 5. Diablo 4 brings back select vampiric powers back in the new update. Hades hits iOS via Netflix on March 19th with 60 frames per second gameplay, offline play, and more. If you haven't played Hades, it's a ton of fun. Highly suggested. You can now design a Fallout-themed Series X and S controller in the design lab. That's pretty dope. And we got some Dragon's Dogma news here, guys. Dragon's Dogma 2 has just one save file to encourage exploration. You're killing me. You're killing me. I stack those save files. I stack my save files on RPGs. Don't be doing that to me. Dragon's Dogma 2 story campaign is about the same length as the first game. Dragon's Dogma 2 has an uncapped frame rate, but no visual presets or modes on consoles. Minecraft update adds long-requested wolf variants after over 10 years of waiting. And Apple deletes Epic dev account, stalling plans of building a game store on iOS. Lots of stuff in there. Man, Apple still hitting at old Epic.
I thought they were past that beef, man.
I thought so too.
Like what? That was like kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Like okay, like yeah, you're arguing about money, guys. Like figure it out, you know? Like okay,
yeah,
whatever.
It's like I want more money. No, I want more money. It's like you've got just bags of money like sitting around you. It's like no, I need more. It's like all right,
okay, yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't see how. I forgot what it was that they had an issue with, but
it was Apple taking huge cuts out of V-Bucks on their app and everything, and then they were like, okay, well, we're only going to sell it like through this, and then Apple they like both were suing each other. It was just stupid stuff.
Yeah, sounds dumb. It's boring. That's crazy that they already are talking about Persona 6 though.
Yeah,
that's hype. And then, the other thing that's got me intrigued is the fact that the DLC alone of Elden Ring got people back to playing Elden Ring, that it topped charts.
Yeah.
Do you need more evidence that single player games are the way to go, guys? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. But what do we know? We're just plebes.
We're just plebes. We don't got the monies.
No. Yugi, let everybody know what you got going on and how they can find you.
You can find me anywhere here on YouTube and all social media platforms with either Yugi601 or Yugi601 with an underscore, guys. Hopefully playing some party games with the subs. So if you want to join up and have some fun with us, feel free to do so. And also podcast, hopefully to look forward to either this week or next, but been taking a little bit longer of an extended break than I should, but I got to get back into gaming with you guys because it's a good time, man. It's a good time. A lot of stuff on the backlog, man. It's hard.
I definitely feel that. I feel that hardcore. The original Spider-Man had DLC. That was like it had like a Black Cat one. It had Yuri, the police detective, and then it had one more. The City That Never Sleeps is kind of like the bundle and everything. It was really good, but I think PlayStation is moving towards like the Miles Morales kind of route where it's like it's a bigger DLC, quote unquote, but it's like a full game. Same thing with Lost Legacy. Uncharted Lost Legacy did the same thing. So, but yeah, guys, we hope y'all have had a wonderful time. Make sure to go over to Yugi's channel, check him out, give him that sub, and pop in his chat, guys, because Yugi rocks it all day long, guys. Yugi, enjoyed it, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. This was awesome, guys. Thank you for having me.
All right, guys. We love y'all. We'll see y'all later. This has been Zach.
And Yugi.
Y'all have a blessed week. Boy.